The school's division of Davao de Oro is one with the whole Department of Education in the mission of securing quality education for our learners by empowering each of our schools in the whole division through school-based management. School-based management is a strategy to improve education by transferring significant decision-making authority from state and district offices to individual schools.
The 21st century has introduced a slew of new and unexpected chapters to the field of education. New phenomena have established a new normal and reinvented the principles to which everyone must follow in order to deliver quality education that is inclusive and accessible. Despite these circumstances, the Department of Education was able to venture into a known area and widen its horizons by giving the most relevant and essential learning content. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the province of Davao de Oro, the Division of Davao de Oro brings you Division School-Based Management Congress 2021. To formally start our program, let us all pay tribute to our motherland as we sing the national anthem, to be followed by a prayer and the singing of Davao de Oro hymn.
Bayang magiliw, pelos ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisigil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit pumagaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isat ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdidingding, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pamay di magdidilig. Lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Panginoon, itinataas namin sa iyo ang aming mga guro, magulang at mag-aaral sa gitna ng mga pagsubok na ito. Salamat sa proteksyon at mga pagpapala na binigay mo sa amin hanggang ngayon. Naway patuloy mong gabayan, bantayan at protektahan sa kanilang paggawa ng paraan upang magpatuloy ang edukasyon na hindi makukompromiso ang kaligtasan ng aming mga guro, magulang, mag-aaral at lahat ng kawani ng paaralan. Bigyan mo kami ng lakas na magsagawa ng mga hakbang na tunay na kapakipakinabang sa lahat, hindi lamang para sa aming paaralan, kundi sa buong komunidad. Amen.
Sa bayanihan, ihumol sa panagiusa, sa tinuang may mabiyak at sa pagtinabang ay may kalambuan. Davao de Oro, bahandi mo nagasidlak, di ka sa bubuhay. Davao de Oro, tuburan sa paglaon, sa Davao anyong mauswagon. Ang kaanyag mong makabibihan, talag sa undas sa kahitasan, kabukirang sa lumaki alimahan, bunga sa kalagayan. May pagluban, yuta mong nagmadagayaon, mga anak mong mahigugmaon. Lalag sa ongga sa sangkahitasan, kabukiran sa lumagi alibahan, bunga sa kalagayan. Davao de Oro, kanimong nagabigang among kabulahanan. Davao de Oro, kapulawanong paraiso, sa nag-iusang Davaoenyo. Davao de Oro, dagat kuyutan, buting bulawan. Davao de Oro, dagat kuyutan, buting
Bulawanong Adlaw, Province of Davao de Oro.
Madyaw na Alao, Division of Davao de Oro.
Welcome to Davao de Oro Division SBM Congress 2021.
We are your hosts for this two-day event that will showcase how far our schools in the division have done despite the current situation. I am Raul M. Balidio from Compostela National High School.
Brahmanine M. Vigonte from Corazon C. Aquino Elementary School. This Congress intends to highlight the best practices of different schools from different districts in our division, as well as to empower teachers, school heads, and stakeholders to do something to help continue to provide quality education to our students.
We would like to remind all our participants to mute your microphone and turn off your camera unless it is your turn to talk. To begin with, let us recognize our participants. May we call on Sir Juanito M. Lapiceros, our Division SBM Coordinator, for the acknowledgement of attendees.
Good morning, Davao de Oro, to the DepEd family, headed by our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Eupemia Gamutin, CISA 4, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Romel Handayan, our chiefs of the functional divisions. We have from CID, Ma'am Arlene Lim. From the SGUD, we have Sir Ben Riponte. To all of the education program supervisors, public school district supervisors, our school heads of both elementary and secondary, to all of our TWG, district and school SBM coordinators, mayong adlaw kanatong tanan. It is a pleasure to introduce to you the participants to this first virtual Division School-Based Management Congress. Upon this pandemic time, the people who give life to the activity for spending their time, sharing their expertise by showing to us the best practices they have in school, the techniques and strategies in school-based management. So again, congratulations to everyone and thank you so much for the support to the programs and activity of the department. To start with, may I introduce to you the following participants. Okay, we have from the division, we have the division validation team, headed by our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Eupemia Gamutin. And also, we have our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel R. Handayan. Okay, so we have also our visitor from the central office, represented by Dexter N. Panti, the Chief Schools Effectiveness Division, DepEd Central Office. From Monte Vista District, we have the Public Schools District Supervisor, Ma'am Rene J. Piñarullo. We have also the School Principal 3, and at the same time, District SBM Coordinator, Ma'am Belma B. Sangian, EDD, and the School Principal 2, who is the school head of the Monte Vista Central Elementary School. We have Ma'am Lia Angostura. And we have also MT2 of Monte Vista Central Elementary School, is at the same time the SBM Coordinator, Ma'am Raquel L. Puentes. Okay? And the next, we have the Compostela S District. We have Sir Ray P. Antonio, no, the District Professor of Compostela S District. We have Susette M. Saison, the District SBM Coordinator. We have the Principal of Mangayon Elementary School. We have Ma'am IBG Yi Graho. And the School SBM Coordinator, Chiril S. Diocarisa of Mangayon Elementary School. Okay, so we have also from the Compostela West District, headed by our schools district coordinating principal, Ma'am Maruha R. Belisario, EDD, and the school principal 1, we have Bergie O. Arbitario. And we have also Janice S. Tahuyan, the district SBM coordinator of secondary school. Then we have Jean Desiri D. Pilapil, the district SBM coordinator. And Mayra F. Pernetes, the school SBM coordinator, teacher 1. Okay, so for Moncayo District, we have from Moncayo Central Elementary School, Principal 1, we have Edgar Galindo. Then we have also from Moncayo West District, headed by the Public School District Supervisor, Marcelino de los Reyes, EDD. And we have Ma'am Lizelle Ordanita, the District SBM Coordinator. And we have Ma'am Faith Aimee Radaza, School SBM Coordinator, Moncayo Central Elementary School. And Edgar D. Galindo, the School Principal of Moncayo Central Elementary School. Okay, the next participant to this activity, we have the District of New Bataan, headed by the District Coordinating Principal, Eumedes C. Calicdan, EDD. Then we have the District SBM Coordinator, we have Charmin J. A. Refuerzo, EDD. Also A. Magalgaso, the School Principal 1 of Bantacan ES. Then we have Analiza D. Aliguay, the School SBM Coordinator. Next participants, we have from Maragusan S District. We have headed by Mar Ulysses Sombrio as the school principal. At the same time, District Coordinating Principal of Maragusan S District. We have Arlen Ilbanag, the District SBM Coordinator of Mapawag Central Elementary School. Then we have Ma'am Emily M. Binondo, the School SBM Coordinator from Coronavi Integrated School. We have the next participant from Maragusan West District, headed by Ma'am Emilia Zamora. Then we have also Rubeliza B. Bautista, the School Principal 1 of New Katipunan Elementary School. For the Bunturan West District, we have Sir Alan Guerta, EDD, as the Public School District Supervisor. And we have the District SBM Coordinator, Ma'am Leonora H. Serrano. And we have the School Principal 2 of Nabunturan Central Elementary School, Ma'am Lilibet L. Castelio. And the School SBM Coordinator, we have Lalen C. Piastro. And for the next district, we have the Nabunturan S District, headed by the School Principal 3. We have Ma'am Rosario A. Nuneza. And we have that School Principal 2 as the District SBM Coordinator, no other than Sandy G. Yi. And we have Edita T. Hao, EDD, the school principal 4 of Manat National High School. Then we have Clarissa T. De Hiraldi, teacher 3, the school SBM coordinator as presenter. Okay? The next one, under District 2, we have the Mawab District, headed by the Public School District Supervisor, Azucena L. Tives. Then the District SBM Coordinator, Ma'am Rosario B. Tan. Then we have Felixberto L. Liray, the Principal 3 of Lorenzo S. Sarmiento Senior National High School. And Rex G. Castor, MT1 as the SBM Coordinator of Lorenzo S. Sarmiento Senior National High School. Okay, we have also from another district, from Mako South District, headed by the Public School District Supervisor, Judy P. Nuces, EDD, with the District SBM Coordinator, Sir Ray S. Rossetti, and we have also Noel Iliaga as the school in charge of the Newlity National High School. And we have Ma'am Fuentes, the SBM coordinator of Mako South District. Okay, we have also from the North, Mako North District, we have Sir Noel B. Canales as the Public School District Supervisor of Mako North District, with the school head 3, head teacher 3, Elizalde National High School, Iberhisto L. Amoste as presenter. And we have also Rodelio G. Procurato, the District SBM Coordinator, Elementary, and Jeanette C. Depra, District SBM Coordinator, Secondary, and Crisami A. Junaldo, the School SBM Coordinator of Elizalde National High School. We have also the Laak South District participants, headed by Sir Ruel E. Wilan, the District Coordinating Principal. And we have also Sir Roger H. Prades, EDD, the Principal 4 of Laak National High School as the presenter. And we have also Sir Robert Arial, the SBM District Coordinator of Laak South District, and Maria Liza M. Damalerio, MT1, the School District SBM Coordinator. Okay, for Laak North District, we have the Public School District Supervisor, headed by Ramon L. Zapra, ADD, and we have Idelen E. Dilema, the SBM Coordinator of Barubo ES, and we have also Marlette in Mahinay, the school head of presenter of Milali National High School, and we have also Angel B. Ahmad, the SBM Coordinator of Milali National High School. And we have the next district. We have Mabini District, headed by Randy Alan S. Peno as the District Coordinating Principal. And we have Ma'am Tutse F. Yug as the School Principal 4 of Mabini National High School, presenter. And we have also Freddy E. Nuyad, Assistant School Principal 2 of Mabini National High School. And we have also Marilo C. Raza, Teacher 1, the District SBM Coordinator. We have also Milton Binilan, the Master Teacher 1 of Mabini National High School. Okay, so we have from Pantocan North District, headed by Ma'am Florlinda G. Dinopol, the EDD, Public Schools District Supervisor. We have also Ma'am Wilma P. Damuli, the School Principal of Magnagan National High School. We have Karil Zoilo, the District SBM Coordinator. We have also Ma'am Mary Bernosa Cassia of Pantocan North District. Okay? So another participants from Pantukan South District, headed by the District Coordinating Principal, Ma'am Balbina B. Tolentino. With here, we have Corazon D. Salientes, the School Principal 2 of Netapan National High School, presenter. We have also Juliet J. Mancao, the School Principal 2, District SBM Coordinator, and Naibi R. Roba, the Tisteruan School SBM Coordinator. Congratulations and welcome to the 2021 School-Based Management Congress.
Have it, our participants coming from the different parts of Davao de Oro.
Yes, indeed. I guess everyone is now ready and excited to showcase what they have got to be proud of the process that they are doing, right? And don't forget to share our live.
Yes, so at this juncture, let us hear a message from our very own school's division superintendent, Ma'am Euphemia Tigamutin, for her welcome remarks.
Thank you very much, generous hosts. To our keynote speaker, who would be officially introduced in a little while. To our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel R. Handayan, Dr. Arlene Lim, OIC, Chief of Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. Ruben Riponte, Chief of School Governance and Operations Division, to the SBM Coordinator of the Division of Davao de Oro, Mr. Jan Lapiceros, to the Monitoring and Evaluation Focal Person of the Division, Ms. Marnely Bernal, Education Program Supervisors and Specialists, District Heads, School Heads, Teachers, non-teaching personnel, our valued education partners and stakeholders, and to the most important voice in our schools, our learners, in the elementary and secondary levels. To everyone, I wish you well and blessings for this beautiful day. In the next few days, we would witness, though virtually, the showcasing of how school governance has been at work and its significant impact on students' learning, which is the core business of the whole department as an institution of training and development of the country's human resource. My appreciation goes to our keynote speaker, who is gracing the occasion and in no doubt would convey a message that would inspire everyone in our operations across the different levels of governance of the department. The next 2 days, as such, SBM Energy in pinpointing the most significant change stories from the presentations, which would be directly or indirectly conveyed. May this SBM Congress be a source of enthusiasm and zeal for continuous improvement in all our operations across governance in DepEd Davao de Oro. Let us look to this day and the next 2 days as a package of learning opportunities and a celebration of successes. Congratulations to the presenters and to the SBM team of the Division of Davao de Oro. And on behalf of the whole official staff of DepEd Davao de Oro, my warmest welcome.
And Ma'am Euphemia Tigamutin, CESO 5.
For that warm welcome. Indeed, we are looking forward to witness what our schools have prepared and what they could offer.
Yes, indeed. And that was a really warm welcome, right? Also, we are given an expression or an impression that we really have to wait for the presentation because, of course, we can get something that we could also use in our respective schools. This time, we are privileged enough to have one of the pillars in the department. Let us welcome our Chief School Effectiveness Division of Central Office, none other than Dr. Dexter N. Pante, our keynote speaker.
Good morning, everyone. To Superintendent Fem Gamutin and Assistant Superintendent Romel Handayan, DepEd staff from Schools Division Office of DAVAO de Oro, partners in education, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thank you for inviting the Bureau of Human Resources and Organizational Development School Effectiveness Division to your virtual convergence on school-based management. For today, I would like to share with you some important key messages that we should all consistently adhere to as we strengthen the roots of school-based management in our schools and communities. While we all agree that the SBM framework is our guide to decentralized decision-making down to the school level, and it is also our primary structure on school management, I am encouraging everyone to go beyond what is expected from us. The provisions in our DepEd 83 series of 2012 are important, and we cannot deny the need in establishing the legal basis for practicing school-based management. Beyond this, I hope we can also carry in our hearts to accept that SBM is our gateway to school effectiveness. SBM helps us nurture a culture of excellence through effective practices and efficient processes. It is a day-to-day endeavor which must be religiously cultivated. When we make this as our daily goal, it is as if we are telling ourselves that we want our today be better than yesterday. Over and over, day in and day out, until it eventually becomes natural to us. This will gradually help us observe a way of life which can prepare us for greater things. These greater things are fruits of excellence, and excellence is a characteristic of effectiveness. We cannot be excellence in the eyes of others if we cannot first attest to our own. This is the very reason that SBM espouses continuous self-reflection, continuous self-management, and continuous self-improvement. With the constant guidance of our schools division office and the active engagement of our community stakeholders, school-based management can lead us to the ultimate end, and that is to transform ourselves into an effective organization. And why it is important, and why is it important to see ourselves capable of transforming? This is crucial in sustaining our commitment for the delivery of quality basic education and addressing education needs peculiar to our context. By pledging to a consistent effort to institutionalize effective practices and efficient processes, we are gradually traversing the road to effectiveness. We are opening the door to school effectiveness. We must accept the fact that this road is somehow quite less taken. And also part of subjecting ourselves to SBM entails another commitment. This is to become ambassadors of cooperation between and among neighboring schools and communities. If we can become effective, we also have responsibility of spreading our success stories to others. In this way, no school, no community is left behind. I believe this SBM Congress in the SDO DAVAO de Oro has that aim. As a way of concluding my message, I would like to go back to one of the first things that I mentioned earlier. SBM is culture building. As such, we are all enjoined to first and foremost help ourselves and then help others in redirecting our efforts and in revitalizing the ways and means through which we come to understand school-based management. Now is the best time for us to become witnesses of the fruits of becoming effective. While we are all celebrating our successes by means of recognition and applauses, let us also be further be encouraged that we are all intrinsically predisposed to self-improve. And other forms of reward shall be attracted to us as if automatically. All of us continue to be moved by the noble aspirations of our department as we face for challenges. May school-based management serve as our passion, equitable and consistent guide to our teachers. The school successes,
recognition and sincere recognition of his invaluable services rendered as the keynote speaker during the Division School-Based Management Congress with the theme School-Based Synergy and Resilience Amid Adversities, held on November 23 to 24.
Sir, raising this event. Of course, I would like to take the chance to take some of the point of Sir Pan, that the transformation word, right? We are bound to transform not only our learners but also the process of what we are doing to give quality education to our learners.
Yes, but once again, thank you so much, sir, for gracing and sharing your brilliant mind to all of us.
Yes. Again, once again, thank you so much, Dr. Dexter Pante. Now let's hear the presentation of the quality assurance monitoring and evaluation, also known as Katami, to be given by Sir Sandy G. Yee, Katami Associate, and Nabuturan East District SPM Coordinator.
Pleasant morning, everyone, especially to our guest speaker, the Chief of the School Effectiveness Division, Sir Dexter and Pante. Morning greetings also to our Schools Division Superintendent, Fem Gamutin, to the OIC Chief of the Schools, the Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. Arlene Lim, and the Chief of the School Governance and Division, Dr. Benji Riponte, and the rest were present today. Present day to one and all. Okay na po ba, sir?
Yes, okay na po,
sir.
sir.
Okay na po, sir.
Thanks God. Okay. So I will be presenting to you the presentation of the quality assurance technical assistance monitoring and evaluation for this two-day activity. And of course, we would like to share with you the rationale of this Katame. So to maintain quality in the Department of Education, so we have the Department of Education have developed the quality assurance monitoring and evaluation in accordance with the department's call for quality. And of course, it is aligned to the Administrative Order number 161, which institutionalized quality management system in all governance or all levels of governance. This is also amended through the Executive Order number 5, institutionalizing the structure, the mechanism and standards to implement quality management program The issuance directs everyone, all government agencies to implement, highlighted po yan, and institutionalize a national quality management system as a strategy to promote transparency, accountability in governance, to provide a framework for assessing quality system performance, to establish public service quality standards, and recognize quality excellence among government organizations. So we have also this. We would like to present this as standard po sa lahat ng trainings na that will be conducted throughout the government's level. So we have here case and their equivalent. So of course, strongly agree. One po yan. Disagree 2, agree 3, strongly agree 4. So para po papasa po yung ating training, kailangan po tayo magkaroon ng score na 3.5 as a minimum standard of passing score. So careful po tayo sa pag-rate natin kasi yung iba hindi tinitingnan yung scale sa ibabaw. So yung equivalent yung numbers na lang. So please look at that. Be careful, and of course we have to be honest also in answering the questions with the link that is provided. Ayan po. This is our Katami link. Please screenshot po in 1 to 3, and this will be open after the presentations for day 1 and day 2. Thank you everyone, and good morning.
There you have it, our Katami presentation. And thank you so much, Sir Sandy Yi, our Katami Associate for the Division of Davao de Oro.
At this juncture, may we call on our Senior Education Program Specialist for School Management, Monitoring, and Evaluation, Ma'am Marnely Jane A. Bernal, to give us the statement of purpose and mechanics of presentation.
Thank you so much, dear MCs. Good morning to each and everyone, especially to our keynote speaker, Chief Dexter of the Office from the School's Effectiveness Division for basing our activity. My good morning also to our Schools Division Superintendent, Madam Euphemia T. Gamutin, the brain of this activity, the 2021 Division SBM Congress. My courtesy also to our ESDS, Dr. Rumel R. Handayan, our chief in the SGOD, and the OIC chief of the Curriculum and Implementation Division, and to all the division SBM validation team, to all the district heads, to all the school presenters, the school heads, the district SBM coordinators, as well as the school SBM coordinators, maayong buntag sa tanan. So, my purpose here is to state the purpose of this activity. We all know that the operational as well as the conceptual definition of school-based management is all about decentralization of decision-making authority from central, regional, and division levels down to individual school sites with the intent of uniting school heads, teachers, students, as well as parents, the local government units, and the community at large in, of course, promoting our schools. Thus, the main goal of SBM is to improve school performance and student achievement. As one stated earlier by our SDS, that the main core of the Department of Education is the teaching and learning process, the curriculum. So this is now the SBM Congress aims to, number 1, share the exemplary initiatives of school relative to school-based management, replicate SBM practice learned from other schools, and apply best inputs learned for the improvement of school management in their areas. So today, will be showcasing best practices of the 18 districts that comprise the division of Davao de Oro. Next, please, for the format and guidelines of the presentation. So as stipulated in our division memorandum, this is now the format and guidelines of the presentation. The guidelines for presentation is that each presenter will prepare an audio-video presentation, the AVP maximum of 5 minutes. 7 minutes po yan. We rectify that during our coordination meeting. Pag itali na po nila ang kanilang introduction, the AVP shall follow this format, the brief history of the school, one highlight of the best practices along the 4 SBM indicators, the principle 1 on the leadership and governance, principle 2 for curriculum and instruction, principle 3 for the accountability and continuous improvement, and the last principle for management of resources. Also included in your AVP is the gains or effect of SBM practices to the school, the stakeholders, the learners, the status of school performance and student achievement because of SBM. And the last, the concluding part of your AVP is the learning or realization through SBM. So the mechanics of our presentation is that the time allotted is 15 minutes po for the presentation, 5 to 7 minutes for the AVP, 3 minutes each for the reactor. So for every presentation, there will be 2 reactors. It's either a combination of our SDS, Madam Euphemia, and our chief for the SGOD, or from our ASDS and the chief of our CID. So there will be 4 reactors, ladies and gentlemen. So for that will be our guidelines, the format and guidelines of presentation. And once again, welcome to our virtual 2021 Division School-Based Management Congress. And to all, congratulations and buhay.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Marlene Jane A. Bernal, for sharing the guidelines and the mechanics of presentation.
Yes. Now, moving forward, we're about to witness the first batch of our future schools in the elementary level.
They will be sharing their school's best practices in carrying out the vision and mission of the department.
To start our first presentation, let us acknowledge once again with our school. So far, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel R. Handayan, CESO 6. We also have our SGOD Chief, Dr. Ruben J. Ripunte. And to complete our panel of reactors, we have our CID OIC Chief, Dr. Arlene B. Lim.
Also, our facilitators, the people behind the camera who will assist our reactors. We have our Division SBM Coordinator, Sir Juanito M. Lapiceros, and Marmily Jane A. Bernal, our Senior Education Specialist for School Management, Monitoring, and Evaluation.
Each selected school from the various districts will be given time to showcase their best practices, and our reactors will provide comments after. We would also like to remind our presenters to please turn on your microphone and camera after the video presentation of your school.
To begin with, let us witness the school's best practices. Coming from the learning haven of strivers, Shocon Elementary School from Compostela West District. Let us all watch this.
Tugod ang Shocon Elementary School pinatong January 1st, 1952. Isip usa ka grade nag-inusara lang magtutulo. Ni mao si Miss Isa Francisca Preambulo. Ang mga katuwigan daghan ang mga tinunan, mga tutudlo o building ni nga mao'y nahimo rason nga hindi mo kini mo complete elementary school natong 1964.
Appreciating the significant efforts in the past, the school strives to make its administration at par with the implementation of the school-based management. Shokon Elementary School advocates collaborative efforts in developing the school improvement plan with the stakeholders of the school and community. With the shared leadership and governance brought between and among them, the school's enhanced SIP for years 2017 to 2021, duly accepted by the school's division superintendent, is being regularly reviewed to keep it proactive and significant to the emerging needs, challenges, and opportunities, especially to the learners on the context of various situations. Together, they organize a well-defined structure and time to time reiterates the functions of the stakeholders in order to systematically facilitate both front-informed decision-making and solving of school community-wide problems. Indeed, this shared leadership and governance is a key in achieving its shared vision, mission, and goals. Reading readiness is one of the major curricular problems of Shokon Elementary School. This is based on the reported data showing 10 non-readers and 14 frustration readers among 465 pupils, that is 5% of the school enrollment. This setback motivated the school to implement a reading remediation program dubbed Make Every Child a Reader program that reaches target learners, including those situated in the farmost area of the barangay. With the collaborative efforts of the cooperating agencies, PTA, teachers, parents, and learners, reading materials are being delivered in various ways as demanded and are being utilized effectively and efficiently. The inclusion of information and communications technology in education has recently been the need of the school community of Shokon Elementary School in attaining the 21st century skills. This gap prompted them to continuously provide ICT trainings and development programs and opportunities to the teachers and to both the school and community leaders. Moreover, in a systematic and organized way, they are being provided with ICT devices such as television sets, printers, flash drives, and even internet connections, which are suitable and significant especially at these times. The use of these devices are also being monitored from time to time whether these have been appropriate and responsive on their targeted gap. By virtue of Presidential Proclamation No. 357 Series of 2003, Shokon Elementary School has a total land area reserved for school site of 51,605 square meters. Within it is a 3.5 hectares being utilized agriculturally, planted with coconut trees, banana, rice crops, among others. The school site income funds the school's Tulong Kay Bro program that supports pre-identified households that are to receive at least 5 kilos of rice and other agricultural products that supplement their day-to-day needs. Furthermore, the subing or the individual stalks of rice not ripe during the harvest are being left to be gleaned by the parents of the school and community for their family consumption. Resources that are being gathered, accounted, and expended in the school site income are being reported with transparency and are collaboratively mobilized with effectiveness and efficiency.
Yatagan kami og higayon sa school-based management nga mahimong kabahin sa paghimo og desisyon alang sa kalambuan sa eskwelahan og kinatibuk-an niini.
It is through the school-based management that the school is enabling the community to hand in hand be responsible to their future. I have learned that by accepting our limitations, recognizing various mistakes, grabbing numerous opportunities, and combining all our strength, we make Shokon Elementary School the learning heaven of strivers.
That was Shokon Elementary School from Compostela West District.
Now let us have the reactions from the panel, starting with our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Eufemia T. Gamutin, to be followed by our SGOD Chief, Dr. Ruben J. Ripunte.
May I also call on the presenter from Shocon Elementary School, Ma'am Virgie O. Arbitrario, School Principal 1.
Good morning.
May I request that it would be started with Dr. Riponte?
Yes, ma'am.
Sigurado na baka mawala na yung then I just follow. Thank you very much.
Okay, noted,
Thank you
ma'am.
very
So may
much,
we
Ma'am
ask
Pem.
Sir Ruben?
Thank you very much. Hi. I hope that we will not get challenged by our signal. For Sukut Elementary School, I would like to congratulate the leadership headed by school principal, Ms. G. Arbitrario, no? My good friend. Of course, headed also by the newly promoted public school district supervisor, Maruha Belisario. Now for the presentation, I would like to commend and accept my grand salute to the presenter, considering that despite of the COVID, the education must continue. What struck me most is the program of the school, considering that and I also familiar with the place because I was assigned there almost 3 years as a school head in Sioko National High School. So I can really feel the challenge of being the school head of that particular school, particular barangay. Now for the Uplan pagbabasa is really a challenge to the school, right? And then I salute to the teachers, the school heads, and the community itself, for helping hand in hand to get to involve our parents and community in the Uplan pagbabasa na ginawa niyo. That's why our school right now is being recognized, as chosen to be one of the presenter for this SBM Congress. Hindi po madali ang magiging presenter because you are the chosen one among the district level. For the best practices that you can also share to other units is you have a large area occupied by the school, almost 3 hectares for the rice field, banana, and coconut. That is why you have the program of Tulong Kay Bro program, giving assistance, giving rice to the community, and that's a very good initiative. And also like the same experience with Mangayon Elementary School, the vacant area you have in your school were utilized as rice field, coconut, and of course planting banana, of which it could be a big help to our school operations, considering that we have a limited funds for our school MOOE. Mayroon akong nakita na video kulang pa, Ma'am Bergie, yung sa continuous improvement, no? You have to be more particular on the reading program kasi I know the fact na yung lugar na yan are medyo challenging kasi mix yung mga tao dyan eh. And then your initiative o plan pabasa doon sa mga sitio is a very good initiative. Now, if you have time, no, if you have time, because SBM, this activity is being planned and presented as we will look the best, not a good, no, implementer of PPA of our school's entire DepEd division of Davao de Oro, so that we can get also the best practices of other schools. Kasi ang ating leadership is not enough kung tayo-tayo lang yung nag-uusap. So that is why we can get also best practices in other schools. In Montevista, as you can see in Montevista, pagpasok mo lang sa Montevista, sabihin mo, wow, the gate is, the school is very friendly. Considering that very inviting yung pagpasok mo doon sa eskwelahan. And of course, sa Mangayon Elementary School, do Mangayon has special itong Mangayon kasi ma'am kasi Mangayon has is a recipient of Chuchi Foundation school building, no, that was designed not here in the Philippines, but the design was formulated and copied from other country, no. That is why maganda yung yung structure, napakaganda, very friendly, very child friendly yung school. And I think Shukun Elementary School also can also maybe copied, no, some best practices Mangayon and Montevista Elementary School. With that, please accept my salute to the school head, to the PSDS, to the teachers, sa community, sa mga barangay officials, and the local government unit of Compostela for putting education in good hands because of the efforts, conjoint efforts of the teachers and stakeholders. Good morning.
Yes, thank you so much, Sir Ruben Ripunte. Now let's hear the reaction of Ma'am Fem. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you also, Dr. Riponte. In addition, I'd like to specify that the presentation is visibly collaboratively done with between the school personnel and the stakeholders, because the presentation included some parents saying things about the school. The only thing I would like to also recommend for improvement is the segue or the transition, because it was so quick and the viewer might, as for me, maybe because of my age, I fail to catch the connectedness. There are times that I fail to catch the connectedness, but in totality, the presentation is good. The content itself conveys the message of the SMEA, because it was mentioned there that SIP implementation is being reviewed by the school personnel with the engagement of the stakeholders. And that's a very good practice. I hope that would be replicated in other schools. And I would like to congratulate Chukon Elementary School, because correct me if I'm wrong, it was one of the schools of the day in the last few months. And congratulations for that. And of course, to Ms. Marujas, the district head. And what I wish to see being given more emphasis in the school and by the school is the focus on curriculum implementation programs, projects, and activities, which would, of course, move towards the improvement of student learning as well as opportunities for the teachers, learning opportunities for the teachers and the parents, especially so that we need really to convey and engage parents in the implementation of government programs. I hope the school will be active in bringing parents, all parents, to the vaccination site comes vaccination days, November 29 to December 1. Congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Fem. And now let us hear the response from the presenter of Shocon Elementary School, Ma'am Virgie O. Arbitrario, School Principal 1. Ma'am Virgie, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. To all who are with us, this is BM Congress 2020-2021, headed by Ma'am Eupemia Gamutin, CISO 5. Good morning. I am Gio Arbitrario from Shukon ES. We are very glad to be a part of this SBM Congress 2020-2021. SBM has a great impact for school improvement, to provide quality education for our learners, and to all the support from our external and internal stakeholders. Thank you very much. And to our reactors, thank you very much, Sir Ruben and Ma'am Pam. Once again, good morning.
Let us have the best practices of Mount Diwata Elementary School, the haven of golden achievers from Moncayo East District. Let us watch this.
An institution that ensures school children is in a safe learning environment with respect and instilling values to foster success. Yearning for ideal programs, projects, and activities that framework the needs of our children, that is free for an active participation of internal and external stakeholder, public and private organizations. Mount Diwata Elementary School presents School-Based Management and Implementation Practices, Leadership and Governance, Curriculum and Instructions, Accountability and Continuous Improvement, and Management of Resources. Leadership and Governance. Through the initiative of the School Governing Council or SGC, the school have acquired a 2 million pesos activity center on school year 2019-2020. SGC also initiated the ongoing implementation of the 5 million pesos school upslope protection that the Mines and Geosciences Bureau December 2021. This school year 2021-2022, the School Governing Council also acquired fund in the amount of 600,000 pesos worth of supplies and materials from Paraiso Consolidated Mining Corporation for the concreting of the drainage, kalalining and children's playground, concrete wall, the establishment of Heroes Park, and the construction of permanent flagpole. Labor of workers funded by the Kalayaan Consolidated Mining Cooperative and Upscore All Gold Mining Company. Curriculum and Instructions. Conducted the Parents and Pupils Presentation on the utilization of the tablet PC for learners. Online teaching and learning assessment. Implemented the integrated program interventions. Accountability and continuous improvement. School Governing Council stakeholders strongly supports the School Shepherd of Children program, a program that is designed to protect the rights of the child and Alay Mo Kinabukasan Ko program. Our school was declared by DepEd Region 11 as first place in the best research implementation on the basic education research during the performance year-end review and strategic planning and assessment December 22, 2020. During the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown, our school spearheads the 2 months feeding to our frontliners, duly supported by various stakeholders. This school year 2021-2022 SID program still implemented focuses on the 2 school children with difficulties. Let's watch this.
So medyo layo-layo din ang atuang gato dito sa pag-ibig na lisod pa jud kay ang dalan. Woo!
Hi do, good morning. Asa dito din balay ni Kuan ni Gabriel Mukanlay.
Dira atyo.
Sunod ko ha.
Yes, ma'am.
Gusto mo na itong pag-module lang ga? Di ka maglisod?
Lisod.
Nga naman?
Ko kakita.
Ay, yung sa man mong gusto?
Kakita ko tarong.
Ako di ay si Sharon Aying, inahan sa 2 ka anak na si Gabriel o si Jaylord Makanlay. Nakutunta ko nga, matabagan mi sa among kalisod. Di na ako siya panuulong taon og tulay, mga pangpang. Kasagara na aragid mi diri sa balay. Mahal ko usahay nga, pinapuntayan. Nahinaot nga matabanan ninyo. Nasa iyang tangan doon nga, mamahimong maestro, mahimong teacher.
Pangalan ni mo lang ga?
Felix Quezon Bulayo.
Pila edad ni mo?
Tila.
Pila kayo mo kabut igsuon lang ga?
8.
Kapila rin ka?
Kapito.
Kapito? Isa trabaho ni Papa po?
Maglibor.
Maglibor siya, ilibor.
Kahoy.
Magpasag kahoy. Okay. Si Mama, isa trabaho?
Mamunit.
Mamunit o?
Bina.
Isa Dina.
Bato.
Quezon, mama ni Felix. Kaning bataan ni, ulihan kaayo, bisa konsaray. Kanang gusto siya makakwarta. Kumita siya mga lansang, ipatimbang niya. Unsa na lang mabakal. Aron lang makakwarta siya.
Management of Resources, MOOE, has been properly utilized the approved PPMP for the teacher school learning action sessions, the learning delivery modality sessions, and other in-service purchase of ICT equipments and various school supplies to produce additional modules. Accepted the SGC Initiative Fund donations from Paraiso Consolidated Mining Corporation, Mining Corporation, Kalayaan Mining Cooperative, Upscore Ore Mining Company, and from the local government unit has been properly accounted and utilized. Mount Diwata Elementary School envision becoming an empowered institution, a haven of gold achievers with supportive stakeholders able to elevate learners' performances. School-based management. Thank you for watching.
That was Mount Diwata Elementary School from Moncayo East District.
Now let us have the reactions from the panel, starting with our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Romel Hadayan, to be followed by Dr. Arlene Lim, and also our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Euphemia T. Gamutin. We would also like to call on the presenter from Mount Diwata Elementary School, Sir Nemuel Obas, the school head of the said school. Good morning.
Morning po.
Yes, may we have the reactors, please?
Okay. Can I ask Ma'am Arlene to do it first? Yeah.
Yes, while waiting, let us recognize again our guest and visitor coming from the central office. Yes, from the BHROD, School Effectiveness Division. Yeah, starting with Ma'am Ann Lazaro.
We also have Sir Christopher De Vera, Ma'am Ella May Agosto, Sir Jerry Clianto, and Sir RJ Aquino.
Yes, well, I guess Ma'am Arlene Lim is now ready to give her reaction to the presentation of Mount Diwata Elementary School. Ma'am Arlene, good morning once again.
Good morning, Sir Debo.
Morning po, ma'am.
Good morning. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate you for the presentation you prepared and you have shared to us this morning. And thank you also for giving us a quick peek of the progress and the development you have made in Mount Diwata ES. So, 2 years ago na ba o before the pandemic,
Yes
we
po, ma'am.
visited you in Mount Diwata ES and we have seen the very good or the very beautiful buildings there. However, there are areas for development, and I am very glad to see in your presentation that the recommendation of the NGP were really given priority in your management. Nakita ko na marami ng improvement from that of the first thing that we visited in your school. So congratulations, Sir Bebot, ha. Na-amaze ako doon sa mga concreting and riprap and all the physical facilities that you have implemented ES. For the 4 pillars or for the 4 component of the SBM, principles of SBM, I have here for the first principle of leadership and governance. It is manifested by the presentation that you have really done excellent work as manager and leader in the school by, of course, utilizing or gaining support from the SBSC with your 2.8 million activity center. Wow, galing ha. And then another 5 million for yung mga from the stakeholders from Kalayaan, multipurpose cooperative and other private and public stakeholders. So you have managed to utilize or you have managed to collaborate with your stakeholders to make things happen in Mount Diwata ES. So congratulations for that. I see that as the strength of the presentation. Likewise, under Principle 2, nakita ko yung orientation to the parents, no? Orientation to parents and learners in the utilization of the tablet. Personally, I am really happy to see this activity, no? Kasi we're not able to really follow up or monitor the implementation of the tablet, because you are one of the recipients of the provision of tablet from the central office. That's very good. So I'm glad that I really see the orientation, and I believe the parents now and the learners are equipped and knowledgeable on how to take care of our tablets, no, from the Department of Education. And I am also impressed of the home visitation that you have showcased in your presentation, wherein you really find time, the teachers really manage to visit them and to look for some intervention. Very heartwarming yung presentation natin, and I'm very glad that you have given the opportunity for these learners, these types of learners to really be included in our system in the new normal. So congratulations for that, Sir Vivian. And then also, although it is presented in your principle 4, but I am accounting it to curriculum and instruction, yung provision natin ng mga printers and printing materials for the lacking modules. So isa din yan sa aming hinahanap na sa division office, no? Kung sa ano na ang nangyayari sa mga bond papers provided to the district. Nagamit ba yun sa mga schools natin? And I'm glad that I have seen this in your presentation. So nakita ko. And of course, hindi lang naman ang division office ang nagbigay ng mga bond papers and printing materials. We have also collaborate with and coordinate with private and public other public institutions and for identity to help you in the implementation of our printing of the modules. And with that, I know this is very beneficial to our learners. And also under principle 2, nakita ko din yung, na-impress din ako doon sa inyong ginawang 2-month feeding to frontliners. No, talagang mapera ang Mount Diwata ES, haven of gold. No, pinatunayan niyo talaga na maraming gold sa inyo, kaya you can extend all the blessings to also to our frontliners. And most importantly, even talagang natayo ninyo sa ating division office at sa ating yung sentro ng Moncayo, but yet we're able to present research. Talagang makatutulong naman sa improvement ng teaching learning ang mga research na ginawa ni teacher. So, in summary, nakikita ko na strength mo talaga yung principle 1 under stakeholders and support and your resource mobilization. So, congratulations for that, Sir Sir Linwell. So, hindi talaga, you are there talaga sa Mount Diwata, no, as a blessing to the teachers. Congratulations to all the teachers also who are sacrificing the distance, the location, and ang lahat ng mga sacrifice ninyo extended to education, to DepEd, to specifically Davao de Oro Division for the implementation of our curriculum and also for the support programs and projects that we have to implement. So, like the other presentation, my suggestion lang is for you to zoom in to some of the issues and concerns and gaps in the total implementation from principle 1 to principle 4, and then you have to present or you have to have some interventions of these gaps and these problems and issues so that parang meron pa yung grasp or a table like that to see na ito yung mga gaps, ito yung mga intervention na ginawa, at ito yung ating mga success indicators or best practices. For me to sa akin na talagang nakabisit ako sa yung school, I could say that you really made a difference in the lives of our learners and stakeholders in Mount Diwata ES. So congratulations, teachers, stakeholders, both the private and public partners, and of course to the leader of the band, Sir Linwell Ubas. Thank you and good morning, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Marlene Lim. Now let's hear reaction from our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Romel Handayan. Sir?
Thank you. Again, good morning, everyone, particularly also to our uh, guests or visitors coming from the central office who are also with us this morning. To Sir Bebot, good morning. Nice to see you again in a very good situation and engagement. And to Mom Shirley also, the DCP of Mungkayo East, good morning. To all the teachers of as well of Mount Diwata East, good morning. Again, one of the schools I would like to visit is Mount Diwata. I already told Sir Bebot about this one, and hopefully when the climate or the situation, the road network there will be somehow good already, then we can go up and visit the school. But in the presentation of the video, I am so happy to see the school and all the achievements that you already have. The presentation was clear enough, that it, it showed to us uh, per pillars, no, and what you have achieved and what you have done uh, already there in the school, even if it is a one of our medyo par schools, in school in the division. But you have shown to us now that distance will not matter as long as leadership is very good, and governance is also will follow also and will produce good results. Um, Unang-una, tama yung sinabi ni Ma'am Arlene. One good thing na nakita ko is in your leadership and governance is that you were able to really establish and somehow institutionalize your school governance council, your SGC, and it is evidently shown that they really become your potent partner. And I think this is one of your best practice really in the school, that with the presence of this council, it seems that your part of your work, has been done, half of it, and it is somehow help you and make your work lighter. Uh, However, I would just like to uh, somehow correct, Uh, yung narinig ko yung word na ginamit sa presentation that it is the SGC who acquired the covered court or the activity center worth 2.8 million, and repropping of the slope, and it cost about 5 million, because probably it's not the SGC who acquired it, but probably the SGC helped you set the policies in school so that you can really link to our stakeholders, which Ma'am Arlene pointed out kanina, that in your leadership and governance as well, this is very evident and very strong that you were able to link very well to people, the companies that are surrounding the school that are in the community. No, sabi nga, it's a golden haven. So you are not letting opportunity to pass by, but you really make it a point na you will be able to tap those golden opportunities that are in your community. No? Kasi bisan pag kahit gaano karaming gold dyan, pero hindi tayo marunong mga labit dyan sa kanila, no, we will not be able to reach them, no, and let them know that our schools or your school need this equipment, this services, then they will not also be able to help us or to help you. But with that strong leadership, governance, you were able to maximize with the help of your SGC, you were able to lead them, you know, to your school, and they were able to provide you the help that you needed in the school in order for you to be able to achieve your targets, your vision, your goals, particularly in curriculum and instruction. Okay. One thing also is that I appreciated also the efforts of your teachers to really reach out to those learners who needed assistance and who needed help, especially during this time of pandemic. However, I would just like to note that parang medyo ako nabitin doon sa video because I was expecting to see what were really the intervention that you gave to the student, maliban doon sa binisita natin, and we found out that the child has something that need to be addressed, and kasi ano respond natin doon sa sinabi ng nanay. So hopefully we can show that one also. And then one thing also is that I am really appreciative, and I would like to congratulate Sir Bebot with your leadership and the teachers of Mount Diwata, that even if the distance of the school, the culture of research is very evident, no? It's very alive, no? Yung bang pinakita nyo sa amin ngayon na hindi talaga siya rason, no? Na kahit nandun tayo sa malayong lugar, hindi na tayo pwedeng makipag-conduct ng research work. So I hope that other schools will also be able to be inspired by what Mount Diwata teachers are doing, particularly in the conduct of their action researches and other research works, no? Where they even won in the division in the division level presentation competition, and even probably representing the division at the regional level. So congratulations to that, Sir Bebot, and I hope that you're going to continue such culture in your school, and hopefully it will also read down, or it will also go down to the students, no? Particularly on science researches, that you can also produce golden research works from your learners, from your students in SIP. So, saludo ako doon sa inyong research culture sa school. And lastly, congratulations also on your school shepherding activity, yung alay mo kinabukasan ko, and hopefully with all your stakeholders, or you can find more stakeholders who can also help you what make this program be sustained, and it will last for more years, so that more children will also be helped off. Okay, so to Sir Bebot, congratulations. Ma'am Shirley, congratulations. And to all the teachers of Mount Diwata, I am longing to see you soon. This time hopefully in your school already. My regards to everyone. God bless Diwata.
Banta si Romel.
Yes, thank you so much, Sir Romel
Next
Handayan,
slide.
our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent. Now, this time, let us hear another reaction coming from Ma'am Fem. Ma'am Eufemia Tigamutin. Ma'am, good morning once
Thank you
again.
very
Do you have
much. Thank you very much. For ASDS Sandayan, we're giving you the assurance that the road is better these days than it has been several years ago. So you can safely be shepherded again.
The last
Also,
time kasi ma'am that we talked, they told me that ongoing kasi yung may landslide kasi na nangyari, ongoing yung construction, and then parang nire-route nila yung daan sa kabila na medyo hindi safe.
when you
Hopefully
go
ngayon
there,
okay na.
yeah, when you go there, do not forget to bring your boots. May butas ka namang binili doon para doon sa
yeah.
Tibagon. Magamit mo yan. Okay.
From Singapore to Tibagon, may butas na po. Okay po.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So congratulations, Mongkayo East, represented by Mount Diwata Elementary School. And the presentation showed us the different colors in the life of the families at Mount Diwata. How is it as a community? And yes, it's true that we appreciate and we recognize the National School Governing Council in helping the school generate resources and assist the school in its operations. And what is striking also is how the school braces and supports the interest of families in sending their children to school in spite of the distances also from their homes, because if you're familiar with the place, it's not rolling, it's really mountainous. Yeah, and in a school, as far as that, you will not expect that there is an e-learning intervention implemented by the school, especially for the key stages of basic education, and that's remarkable. And the presentation also showed us how teachers work and walk extra mile to cater to the educational needs of children and even the adults in the community. And to Mr. Ubas, to Ms. Sugano, let us be open to the reality, to the vivid reality that the hazards are beyond our control. So I would like to remind you and wish you well, and be sure to keep safe and continue to soar high. Mount Diwata Elementary School. Congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Fem. Now let us hear the response from Ma'am School.
Okay, once again, let us hear the response coming from the presenter of Mount Diwata Elementary School, Sir Noel Ubas, the school head. Sir, good morning.
Good morning po. Klaro ba po, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you po. Okay. Once again, good morning po to our division heads. And thank you for giving this opportunity to be one of the presenter Then, of course, to Ma'am Shirley, honestly, when our district kid, Ma'am Shirley Genevieve Togano, informed me to present SBM practices, we didn't take it seriously, noting that our school is in level 2 of SBM. There are schools under level 3. But she reminded us to prepare, thus I brought the matter to the teachers meeting. Then the collaborative efforts of my co-teachers and of course our ICT, we come up this presentation. That's why we have submitted it late because kumbaga nagkarakara na jud mi para lang ma-present na mo ni. And thank you for the opportunity. And then I would like also to thank the stakeholders of Mount Diwata Elementary School. Then I would like to inform everyone that we have a Mount Diwata Elementary School documentary, a complete documentary for the 2 children, those children with difficulties. And hopefully we can submit it to the division office. The fact that we already have sponsors for those with difficulty in seeing, the DAVAO I contacted them already. Then, of course, the child who has difficulty in walking, clubfoot, the Tribukure, I contacted it already, and together with the MSWD office, and maybe this coming December, they will undergo the treatment provided for them. And with a partnership of Mabuhay Foundation in Davao City, and hopefully I am praying that we will submit the complete details as soon as all of their needs will be addressed. With regards to the claims of those children, especially about the ICT, about the tablets, so already with the UNTV, the fact that they are calling me just this morning to submit a documentary so that they can provide us the tablets for learners. And I am very proud of it because the Lord has really very good for us. Thank you so much for listening, watching our presentation. That's all for this morning. Thank you and God bless.
Let us witness the school's best practices of Monte Vista Central Elementary School, a learning place for everyone from Monte Vista District. Let us watch this.
District of Monte Vista, Davao de Oro presents School-Based Management Best Practices. Monte Vista Central Elementary School, formerly known as Canleon Primary School, established in the year 1958 and became Monte Vista Central Elementary School in the year 1966, has produced quality learners over the past 63 years. Principle 1. Leadership and Governance. A great leader is a leader of all. The best practice that Monte Vista Central Elementary School has to offer for Principle 1, Leadership and Governance, is the firm and immeasurable support that the stakeholders have dedicated, together with the leadership of our school principal, to make the school a better environment for our learners. The continuous support that the stakeholders have shown have made the establishment of numerous projects through the program SGC na nakakaisa at matibay pang-paaralang proyekto matagumpay. This brought to life projects such as Forget Me Night signage and Bud Masilio, Bodegang Madilim noon, silid-aralang maliwanag na ngayon. The participation rate of stakeholders is a true evidence of how the leadership of our school principal made such relationship grow and prosper. Principle 2. Curriculum and Instruction. The heart of every educational institution is the curriculum. For Principal 2 Curriculum and Instruction, Monte Vista Central Elementary School pride its MCESR, a reading program that not even the pandemic can put a stop. Ciclista Maestra, a project by Monte Vista Central Elementary School that aims to reach learners through teachers pedaling their way to their respective homes. This project is anchored to the MCESR program, which stands for Motivating Children for Excellence and Success through Reading, to continue to improve the reading skills of learners and the curriculum and instruction be implemented through any means possible amidst the pandemic. Principle 3. Accountability and continuous improvement. There is no such thing as the best. We can always strive to be better. As Principle 3 focuses on accountability and continuous improvement, Monte Vista Central Elementary School highlights SGC projects that are continuously improved and developed and will stand through the test of time. Through the program Komunikasyon, Susi sa Edukasyon, Monte Vista Central Elementary School has continuously made sure that communication is of ease. The installation of paging systems and more to go has made communication as easy as the push of a button. While the CCTV camera installation is ongoing to ensure that the safety of the teachers and learners, as well as stakeholders, are utmost priority. Principle 4. Management of resources. A big school requires big support. As Principle 4 focuses on the management of resources, Monte Vista Central Elementary School showcases the numerous donations that it has received from the escuela and how it is managed and utilized to the benefit of all. Graphical data shows that from the school year 2018-2019 until 2020-2021, there has been a significant increase on the donations. This justifies that the school is a trusted and well-rounded institution. Teachers do not hesitate to extend their help. Therefore, this proves that the resources that the school receives are well utilized and managed. With the help of the school-based management, the achievement of learners have increased over the past 3 years. This shows that the consensual decisions done by teachers, principal, and stakeholders influences the performance of learners. Through the implementation of the school-based management in Monte Vista Central Elementary School, we have greatly realized the importance and impact of making decisions as a community. The school has greatly valued the collaborative effort of teachers, school principal, and stakeholders that make school a learning for everyone.
That was Monte Vista Central Elementary School from Monte Vista District.
Yeah, so let us have the reactions from the panel, starting with our school's division superintendent, Ma'am Eufemia T. Kamutin, CESO 5.
I would like to start by congratulating Monte Vista Central Elementary School and the district head, Dr. Arroyo. And certainly our congratulations go to the school head, Ma'am Leia Angostura, and the whole SBM team of the district. First, I would like to, it's not right to apologize, but it's not also our position to apologize because of the internet concerns that we made at the start of the presentation. But the presentation is also brief, but I appreciate the informative part, the introductory part of the presentation. And I was struck by the age of the school. It is 1 year older than me. It has been in existence for 60 years. And this the presentation based on the presentation, the is and the school year and other schools is the increase or expansion of the engagement of stakeholders. And one very good practice I saw is the Siklistang Maestra on curriculum and learning. And this is a demonstration of resilience. And one also very good thing in the presentation is the engagement of stakeholders in the decision making. It's not the student only, it's not the planning team, but there is an increase or expansion of engagement of stakeholders in the planning and decision making in the school. And I wish to suggest that in the next presentations, there would be a very brief inclusion of particular stakeholders, a group of external stakeholders involved in projects implementation. In totality, thank you very much for sharing your success. Congratulations, Monte Vista Central Elementary School.
Thank you po. Now, before we will have, yes, ma'am, good morning. Thank you so much, Ma'am Fem, for that reaction. Now, before we will ask our presenter to give her response, we will also hear reaction from our SGOD Chief, Dr. David Monte.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, our SDS, our ESDS, to give her maybe remarks. Of course, salute to the presenter. My congratulations to Montevista District, particularly Montevista Central Elementary School, for the nice presentation. Although we are very challenged by our signal, but we're able to hindi maganda magsabi ng siya, to not tell the truth, but the truth. This is beyond our control. Maybe some other day we can have a good signal for our office. Now, for the presentation,
Okay, I guess you're explaining. Okay, I guess the red is now back. Yes, sir.
Can I continue?
Yes, sir.
For the presentation, it was properly presented in a nice way. Though again we are challenged by our signal, but the presentation is very clear and informative. No? Ayun, the place of learning. Ayun, yeah, the school.
Oh, yes. So I guess we are again experiencing technical difficulties here on our end, but I guess Ma'am Angostura is now ready to give her response to the reaction. Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. You have just witnessed the video presentation of that showcases our SBM best practices of Monte Vista Central Elementary School, Monte Vista District. And speaking before you is the school principal too, Mrs. Leia V. Angostura. It is my honor and privilege to be the first presenter of this activity, the Division School-Based Management Congress. I am overwhelmed with my desire to learn from our reactors' feedback, for me also to be able to apply for the improvement of strategies and style in the school management operation. So thank you very much, Ma'am Fem and Sir Ruben, and to all the people behind this activity. Thank you.
And now let us witness the school's best practices of Nabunturan West District, the home of diversified learners, Nabunturan Central Elementary School SPED Center. Let us watch this.
Despite the threat brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, Nabunturan Central Elementary School SPED Center remained steadfast on its ground and continued to be the home of diversified learners amidst the crisis. Nabunturan Central Elementary School SPED Center is located at the heart of DAVAO de Oro, specifically situated at the municipality of Nabunturan. Being the primary SPED center of the municipality, NCSSC offers various educational programs that promotes and caters learners' diversity and adversity, with an average enrollment of 2,735 learners, with a dynamic 84 teachers under the leadership of Lilibet L. Castillo, School Principal 2. NCSSC marks as Level 3 on school-based management in terms of practices anchored by the 4 principles. In leadership and governance are the programs Project Lahat May Pakialam, an active participation of stakeholders and different units of government. Their attendance and support enable the school to promote its diversity to the community. Projects such as the newly construction cafeteria, cementing of pathways, installation of hand washing station, lunch counter, menstrual restrooms, installation of CCTV, and a paging system, and many more contribute to the welfare of the learners and its partners. Curriculum and instruction is intensified through enhancing reading programs to help non- and slow readers to heighten their reading skills. Project Clean Care was officially launched and partnered by the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Poblacion, signing a Memorandum of Agreement to help the learning partners and sharing their time to tutor non- and slow readers able to read with fun and learning. NCSSC adopts blended learning modality through online and offline learning continuity. The provisions of learning materials inspire teachers, parents, and school children to learn because of the community stakeholders who support. Distribution of modules, assessments, and performance tasks to learning partners were done smoothly using different platforms of communication lines. Different subject coordinators are tasked to plan out and implement programs and activities that will enhance the interest of learners. Enrollment in alternative learning system is increasing. Arabic language and Islamic values education are alive, continuously develop the potential of every Muslim learner in multicultural and diverse environment. As to accountability and continuous improvement, NCSSC is able to organize a new set of school governing council, strengthening the programs and projects of the school. School planning team was utilized to plan out and implement the projects and programs, conduct monitoring, evaluation, and assessment for increased sustainability. Amidst the pandemic, the Nabunturan Central Elementary School's SPED Center is able to manage its resources by motivating the community to be generous and partners on adopt a school program. Barangay, municipal, provincial, and congressional continuously generate its resources to support the programs and projects of the school. Its practices, participation rate of the school overwhelmed the high increase of participation. dropout rate was turned down from 0.8% to 0.1%, equivalent from 15 to 3 learners. Community and stakeholders continuously support the programs and projects of the school. Parents and learners were submissive to participate in different activities. Implemented projects of the school provide bold impact to the school and performance system of the school, especially on the learning outcomes. Our stakeholders are the great initiators and implementers of these projects. Real days are the endeavor of failure. As well, reading programs, and the watch program. So awareness of we program is this hard this song can break. Notice and elementary passenger as an education amidst crisis. And yes, you rise the students and continue to find ways.
You have it,